Growing up, I used to watch this show called American Ninja Warrior. You know, the one where insanely fit dudes would attempt goofy ass obstacle courses and regularly eat shit on national television. So, as a skinny 11-year-old, I thought, yo, getting muscles would be the coolest thing ever. To make that dream a reality, I'd sneak in a couple sets of push-ups in my room, then follow YouTube tutorials titled How to Get Abs in 5 Minutes, legitimately believing a six-pack would magically appear. Spoiler, it didn't. Fast forwards to my 18th birthday. COVID was in full swing. I was stuck at home, my sleep schedule was ass, I was eating once a day and barely moving. The result? I was 5'8" and 107 pounds. A strong gust of wind could easily take me out. That's when I realized something had to change. The summer before college, I found this YouTuber named AthleanX and followed one of his dumbbell routines. I spent 30 minutes a day in my garage with a pair of 10-pound weights I bought off Amazon. Not gonna lie, the exercises were decent, but with limited equipment, it felt more like cardio than real strength training. When college started, I had access to a real gym, 2 floors, machines upstairs, free weights downstairs. But I was too insecure to touch the free weights. I ran a full body machine routine every other day, not realizing I was mainly just spamming back exercises the entire time. By the end of the year, I thought I made progress. I now weighed 123 pounds and decided to try the bench press for the first time. I loaded up 10 pounds on each side and did 5 reps. I got humbled real quick. Mad embarrassing. After freshman year, I re-evaluated everything. I realized a lot of my training was flawed, so I first switched to a PPL split. I also fixed my exercise selection. It turns out I had been majorly neglecting chest and triceps. No wonder my bench was trash. I also learned about progressive overload, slowly increasing your weight and reps over time. The best advice if you're having trouble tracking is to keep note of what weight you can do for 5 to 6 reps, and when it hits 10, up the weight. By winter, I finally benched 135. It might not sound like much, but when you start off built like a stick of bamboo, it's honestly a massive W.
I have in fact lost weight.
I never took creatine, but my friend put me on this mass gainer. 8 ounces of milk, 2 scoops of powder, and a banana. Boom, 800 calories. I also took sleep very seriously. I slept 8 hours a night and took Sundays off to rest. By the end of year 2, I was 133 pounds. By year 3, I had a rhythm. Each gym session took about an hour, 4 exercises, 4 sets each, and 6 to 12 reps per. I trained harder, ate better, and felt the strongest I've ever been. By the end of my journey, I weighed in at 148 pounds, and I went from 3 pull-ups to 25. I could also bench 170, squat 230, and deadlift 300. A long way from where I started.